Steve, a chance to reflect on this one as we've travelled back. Was it a 3-1 game for you?
I don't think so. I think they would hopefully agree with that as well, because I don't want to sound bitter or take anything away from Spennymoor. I've got a lot of respect for Jason Ainsley, their gaffer, and the team. I know a lot of their players. They're a good side. You can see that. You can see why they will be up there as well with the quality of play they've got. But I just feel 3-1. People haven't been to the game or seen the game. You just see a scoreline, and unfortunately, it's happening too many times that we just don't seem to be getting the rub of the green. And I know people say you make excuses, but I feel sorry for lads more because we've been beat 3-1. But we've done everything right today as a football club. We've left the car school at home that's got 4 first-team regular starters in there for a COVID result that was going to come through today. It's now come through negative, so they could have played today and travelled. But we did the right thing. We didn't cancel the game. We went there with only 3 subs and a team that we believe can still get a result at Spennymoor. And the lads did the club proud today. They really did. They played some good stuff at times. Some people who've watched it will have their own opinion about football. I certainly don't think it was a 3-1 game, and I think we did enough in that game, especially with the disallowed goal at 2-2. I think we deserved the point, but it's not meant to be.
I think a lot of people on social media, as we've travelled back, have actually acknowledged it. That little bit of luck just doesn't seem to go our way in games like that. But, like you say, we've got to move on to the next one. Just a word, though. We announced the signing of Harry
Flowers, yeah.
Harry Flowers.
Yeah. It's one I've been just looking at for the last few weeks. I remember I went to watch Telford versus Brackley in the early stage of the season when we had Brackley on the Saturday. And I came away from the game with Damien, the assistant, and I said, I need to find one of them. Just someone who just heads it and kicks it. He just seems to win everything like a magnet to his head. And when we played them against Brackley, just tongue-in-cheek, really, I just said, where do I find one of you? So where do you live? And he said Stafford. And it was just something out of friendship then that we just monitored the situation. Brackley have got some fantastic players and defenders, and unfortunately Harry, he's just found his way out down the pecking order. But I've got to say a massive thank you to Kevin, the gaffer, and the chairman at Brackley, because they've agreed a loan deal. And they've really helped us get this one over the line to allow Harry to get game time, which you've got to look at as a football club. They're stumping up money for his wages as well. So it's real, fair play to them. But for us, the benefit is we've attracted a player of real top quality. He's 6'5", and I think you've seen today why we wanted him. He won virtually every header. And on set pieces, I did say that we needed to improve our stats on them, because we seem to have a lot of set pieces, corners, crossing the box, don't get on the end of it or don't even look like scoring. And today, he should have had 2 goals to his name. So I think as a debut, I think it was brilliant. I think everyone sees a little bit about what it's about, and there's more to come from Harry, I promise you that. And I'm pleased he got his goal, his first goal for the club.
And it feels like forever since we had a full week to prepare for another game. So is it a case of just now resting up, getting a few of the lads patched up and
patched up's the word. I mean, I don't mean. I hope I don't come across disrespectful to Spennymoor when I say this, but they've left a few foot in today. Posh has got a broken nose. It's the worst broken nose thing I've ever seen. I mean, he was ugly before, but he looks bad now. I'm only joking, Posh. And that one wasn't intentional from Taylor. Taylor's gone and won an header, and then he's planted, but Posh has come round and headed his elbow. So I've no complaints with that one, but he's facing a mess. But the one I can't get to grips with is 5 minutes into the game where their centre half has absolutely cleaned Dale Whittam out. And Dale Whittam's gone to the hospital now with a potential fractured ankle, and it's a bad one. He's really hit. And I just looked at that and go, the referee said to me at half time that he just thought it was a robust tackle. The lad's foot is a mess. It's a horrible tackle that I'm pretty certain if it had gone the other way, they'd have all been saying it's a red card, and that changes the game. And he didn't even get a yellow. So yeah, I think that's the frustrating bit on that one. And there were just things happening all over. We just didn't seem to get the rub of the green with the referee. But the referee didn't cost us our goals. That was down to us. 3 bad goals. That I keep saying it. We keep giving teams. The first one's a long ball over Bully, and the other centre half, and then between him and Cam, they've mixed up and Laz nipped in. Second one, we've just got back into the game, and then unfortunately Jabba goes and gets rolled in the box. it's weak, and I've had a bit of a go at him for it because it's unfortunately that's 2 mistakes in 2 games. But we know how good Jabber is because he also had a very good game, so I feel so sorry for him. I really do. And the third one, we're chasing it, we're trying to get some out, and unfortunately it's a bit of a shank from Cam, but we can still defend it then at that point, and unfortunately we've got a ricochet, and it just seems to be that bit of luck. So yeah, injuries have played a big part, so we'll have to look at them and patch them up this week. We've also got the 4 lads back in from who were missing today, so that's great, they should be fresh. But we've got to just dust ourselves down, be positive. We've lost a game of football. A load of teams have lost again there. I've said it before, this league's really strange.
It is. There's lots of funny results again today. I don't think you could look at any run of games, could you? And
no. I don't think you can predict any neither,
No.
because teams are taking points off everyone. That's how competitive it is. I just feel that unless you're at the games, all I would say is don't judge us just yet, because, and I'm not saying that out of a desperate plea, I just genuinely feel that in all the football matches we've played, bar maybe the Darlington one and the first half at Chester, I feel we've been in every game of football where we're not a million miles away from these teams who are up there challenging for playoff and promotion spots. So we've just got to stay positive. Our luck will change. I've no doubt about that, because we've got too good a group who are working hard. They're doing everything possible to win a game of football, just not going our way. But that'll change. And we just roll our sleeves up, dust ourselves down, and get prepared for Gloucester next week.
Steve, thanks as ever. Let's have our fingers crossed that there's some relatively good news today. A lot of very positive news, but let's fingers crossed. All right, cheers for your time again.